That's whose feet I
No,
rubbed.
no, no. The girl in the blue said she'd marry you.
I was just looking at like a.
Oh, that's Chanel. She's from Calgary too.
Is she?
Because Dina said I rubbed her feet, and then Chanel said she'd marry her if I rubbed her feet.
Yeah. She looked familiar to me. That's why I was asking.
I don't know if she's originally from Calgary. I don't think she is, but I don't know where she
Well, I met a bunch of guys that follow you guys, and they play in the tournaments. Remember?
I've seen us around.
All the French guy and all those guys at Christmas.
All right, guys, we are back. So, Ladies Masters on the stream, showing the ladies some love as well. And once again, guys, help us out, share it up. So, April approaching the table. She is playing for, I would assume, the Dirty Rubs is their pool team name. Can you put that on the other table? And good evening, Jim.
I don't even have one of those shirts.
Well, we appreciate you tuning in anyway. I'm sure we'll see more of you. So this is Ladies Masters. We'll put it on the picture-in-picture screen here. So it is April at the table. Looks like she is banking the 11. Panama City, Florida. Thanks for tuning in. There's more to that name, Diamond, than what meets the eye. I'll say this, Bonnie Plowman is on that team, and if you know Bonnie Plowman, you'll know exactly why they're called the Dirty Rubs. But I won't get into that. I believe Dirty Rubs are out of Calgary. I'm not sure where 8-Ball Thunder's from.
Red Deer.
Red Deer, there you go. Mike, thanks for tuning in from Ohio.
I have a feeling 8-Ball Thunder's in trouble.
Well, the talent on Dirty Rubs, you've got Joanne Ashton, Bonnie Plowman, Bev Ashton, April Bedard, and I'm not sure who their fifth is. Maybe Tasha. Tasha Thomas. Yeah, so Tasha Thomas, April Bedard Smith, Bev Ashton, Bonnie Plowman, and Joanne Ashton. The 8-Ball Thunder, Renita Bremner, Andrea Bremner, Stephanie Strawberry, and Teresa Berry.
This is April at the main table here.
Milwaukee in the house. Leonard, thanks for tuning in. April at the table, 15 into the top left.
Okay.
And probably just wants to kind of hit in the stick. Oh, I didn't see the 9-ball. She might be playing for 9-ball after. Thanks for tuning in, Kim, from Thompson, Manitoba.
Joey Horn from Calgary.
Calgary's in the house.
We got a double header tomorrow night, pool league, that Joey better be at.
We won't be there. We'll be here. Calgary representing for sure. And ironically, I have my wife's team playing beside the stream table, so
Is she here or is she at the podium?
she may be at the podium, but the wife's team is playing, so we'll see how she does or how they do.
In their pajamas.
Does anyone know why ESPN doesn't broadcast tournaments anymore? I actually do know. It came down to viewership. It is one of the fundamental problems in pool, which is why when we kind of started doing this as a business, we decided to make this a free stream. Kind of our business plan is a little bit different than some of the other guys out there. You'll see the pay-per-view guys out there. We didn't want to do that. We believe that there are other ways to make money. And if we truly want the sport to grow and have viewership, you've got to have the availability to do it free.
And again, it might be some of you guys that are tuned in watching. This might be your first time because it's popped up on your timeline.
Yep.
You've had a friend that watches pool or is tuned in.
That's right.
Share it. That's the only way to grow the game. If you're paying like the pay-per-views and stuff, you're only going to get hardcore pool fans.
That's right.
Pay to watch. You're not going to bring anybody new or expose anybody new. Chances are somebody's going to pay $20 to watch a tournament that has no idea about pool.
Yeah.
Good luck. But pops up on your Facebook. Hey, that looks neat. Click on it, and away we go. We got how many new viewers last time? The last stream here, a whole ton,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah. Well, and that's, you know what, it's one of the ways that you guys can help us out, right? I mean, sure, we've got our Q giveaways and, sure shots and the things that we sell to try to make some money while we do this. But, we realize, listen, the economy isn't the same as what it used to be. There's lots of ways that you can help out even with no money. Part of that is going to be to share the stream, post it on your wall, invite your friends, share to your groups. The other way to do it is when we do put up our advertisers, go onto their social media pages, whether it's their Facebook or internet page or what have you, and let them know, hey, look, we saw you on Q Sports Live. We appreciate it. Because without those guys, without the sponsors, without the people that are advertising on, and it's not just Q Sports Live, right? Any of the live streams out there, without those guys, it would be really, really tough for us to be here.
Oh yeah, it's tough enough the way we're trying to grow and do that. But yeah, we got the Jacobys and Mike Burton home team and Sure Shot and Jam Up and these guys. They're the ones that we're advertising for. They're paying us so we can give you guys a free stream. So
that's right.
If you can,
so give them some love.
Yeah, just say, hey, we saw you, whether you're buying a product from them or not. Take the time to say, hey, we saw you on Q Sports Live. It'll show them that we're reaching some people and they're getting some notice.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for.
Well, I mean, anybody that does advertising is looking for a return on investment. So if they do have a product or a service that you're in the market for, those are the ones you want to utilize, right? And the more that happens, the more the sport grows. And that's what it's all about.
Just the last stream tonight. For me, it will be. I'm not sure if we got another match. I got to play at 8 a.m.
I'll be here until the end.
I don't know if there's another one starting after this at midnight. There might be around. I don't know.
There might be, yeah.
Actually, let me double check. Oh. Lost in the Masters.
Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate the share.
10.
We'll just double check whether this is the last stream of the night.
I have a feeling it is.
If not,
unless it's a novice or intermediate, I'm not sure.
Yeah. If not a big deal. I'll be here for the duration until it's over. So we'll go till the end tonight. We'll go from start till end tomorrow night.
We'll have a shutdown and reset up partway through tomorrow into a new room.
You know what? We're not sure whether there was intermediate. We really don't get control over that. And the way that they had CompuSport set up, it was just randomly assigning tables to
whoever came.
They didn't say that these two tables are the stream tables. It's a simple matter of whatever team needed a table, and when these ones were free, they came up and they got populated with whoever it was.
Yeah, there's a few ways to run CompuSport. One's a pre-assigning table, like a scheduled match, or run it as live, the way they're doing it here, just a random draw.
Yeah. When did the machine play again? We'll double check. It is available on CompuSport, Ray, but we'll double check for you. And for anybody else, if you are looking for any of the tournament brackets, it is on CompuSport. It is the WC VNEA that you're looking for. You can follow your favorite team, your favorite player, see where they're at.
The machine is playing Barry's team right now.
Right now. Wow. Table 35-36.
That is the other room, isn't it?
I believe it is. Yeah, they'll be in the small breakout room. Crystal's rooting for Red Deer. Sharon is Karen. Todd, you nailed it. What's the next big event we'll be streaming? Ben and I will be down in Phoenix, Arizona next weekend. That'll be for a Tier 2 ladies NAPT event. And then that'll be over on Sunday. And then Ben's coming back to Calgary. I'm flying out to Penticton to meet Ryan for CCS Penticton. That'll be starting Tuesday?
Tuesday morning. The British Columbia Championships,
Yep.
CCS. Start Tuesday morning with some Scotch doubles and singles 9-ball, I believe.
Yeah. So usually we're live once a week on average. But we are heading into the busy times. We will be down in Las Vegas for the ACS Championships this year.
Yeah, we got Vegas.
Working on a couple of others down in Vegas. So we are going to Vegas. It is a matter of how long we're going to be there for.
Could be 8, 10 days. Could be 21.
It very well could be 21. Get my phone and get over there.
You know what? I'm having a real hard time sitting here and not wandering over to that other, wherever that table is.
Yeah. What time do things kick off tomorrow morning? 8 a.m. So right now we are sitting at 11 o'clock p.m. So in 9 short hours.
Oh, I got to be back here playing.
Yeah, not sure if we're going to be there for APA or not in Vegas, but we'll see.
We'd like to. If anybody knows any contacts.
Yeah, we just did an APA event in Niagara Falls.
CPA, APA border battle.
Indeed.
And we've been asked for that back next year already.
Yep.
We were told to book the dates. So.
So for yourself and anybody else that is new to Q Sports Live, make sure you've gone onto our Facebook page. Click that like button. And by doing so, you'll be notified each and every time we go live. We got some pretty big events coming up all over the place. Niagara Falls again, Phoenix, Vegas, a couple in Red Deer, a couple bigger ones in Calgary.
Yeah. Actually, Jill, I've played on the stream a ton. Just the last tournaments. You'll see us at the CCS play on the stream. I guarantee you'll see Grant and I playing teams on the stream for sure.
Yeah.
Because we got a little more control in those CCS events.
Yeah.
We run most of them. We got access to move matches around and stuff like that. So
hey,
that's
right on, Rick. Hopefully we'll see you there. And guys, if you don't know already, on our Facebook page, there's, I would venture to say, 1,500 or so different live stream
archived
matches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same as YouTube. YouTube doesn't have quite as many, but all the stuff's been saved on YouTube that we've done since we started broadcasting to both.
Yep.
But Facebook has the most.
Tyler, if you can do us a favor, just message the page. Just message us on Q Sports Live. We'll get back to you and let you know how we can make that happen for you. It is a excuse me. It is a little bit of a waiting list. So for the Thumper, the new Jacoby carbon fiber shaft, which they're calling the Jacoby Black shaft, Anybody wants any of those type of products, we do have access. We do have special deals on them. Just send us a message on the Q Sports Live Facebook page. Hey, thanks, Ray.
Tawasin, BC. I love it there. Cole tuning in. Beautiful place. You ever get a chance?
Hey, thanks, Thomas. Much appreciated. We do try to do our best, without
Yes,
a doubt.
sir. And we love chatting with you guys back and forth, too. So all the comments, questions, all that, keep them coming. That keeps us entertained.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because watching all this pool is not entertaining enough.
Yeah. Are we doing Battle of the Bands? We have not been contacted about that yet, Corey.
Nope. If they want us to do it, we need to know soon because I think there's overlapping tournaments.
There is overlapping tournaments, and we are pretty heavily booked.
If anybody
Ray.
wanted to donate a couple more cameras, we can do 2 places at once.
Yeah. Well, we can still do 2 at once. It's just a matter of making it happen. So
We're gonna talk about it.
it's a matter of whether we're in 3 different locations at that point.
We streaming just the tip. Just the tip of what?
I'm
Just
assuming
kidding. That's a
uh,
team name. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have no control over who gets put on these tables.
No. We're watching from the Rocky Mountains. Thanks for tuning in.
When are you guys gonna do the 50-50, Ryan?
When the room dies.
Sorry?
Prevail, Jerry's usually really good with his quality of stuff. That's the cues that I use with the Bob Danielson shaft. Three 8s by 10 joint, Larry. That's going to come out in March.
Yeah.
It's
so
radial.
Here's the thing with both the Jacoby Black shaft, which is the carbon fiber, as well as that T3 jumper that we're advertising. Jacoby right now is doing everything radial pin. They are starting lists for all other pin styles. Very similar to what happened with the BK Rush. There will be a delay. There will be a list. The sooner you get on the list, the better it is, and the sooner you will get it. So like I say, if you do want one, message the page on Q Sports Live. We do have a special deal going. Message the page. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know exactly how we can make that happen for you.
This is Joanne on the table I got right now, but Bev is starting to play on the other one when I go back to picture in picture. We'll have to get a score update. We've been too busy to chatting and
absolutely
going on to figure out what the score is.
It is an all Ashton twin. How much is skill effect than the cue? You know, it's kind of a common question. Does equipment make you better? And here's the answer to that question in my mind. Does your equipment add to your skill? I won't say it'll add to your skill. It will complement the skill that you already have. So very similar to pro tennis players or pro football players or pro any players, you're going to find the sneakers that you like. You're going to find the tension on a racket that you like better. Some like it looser, some like it tighter. The trick is to find what works for you. Complement your skill with what's there. There are brands that are out there. Jacoby is one of them. The T3 is out there as well. That on a general scale definitely will help your game. So with the T3 jumper, it breaks like the BK Rush. It jumps like an IQ. So it's a 2-for-1 on the type of cue that it is, but half the price of a BK Rush. It's 450 USD. So from there, you figure out what tip do you like. Do you like a soft tip, medium tip, hard tip, so on and so forth. And don't be scared to change it up, especially when you're just starting. Figure out what works for you.
It is expensive to try to change around tips all the time, but you know what? If you got buddies that are using different tips, ask to hit with it. You'll be able to tell what you can do with a tip or how the feel of it is for the most part on any cue you're using. It's going to play different with each different shaft and stuff, but you get the general idea whether you like that harder firmness on the tip or softer. The softer, you're going to be able to get a little more juice on the cue ball and around it, but it might be too much for you with a soft tip than what you're.
Well, and shafts make all the difference in the world too, right? I mean, you look at a 314 shaft, it's pretty whippy, little more deflection than say the SS360. When you look at a Jacoby carbon fiber, the black shaft, really not a lot of deflection in that at all.
No.
I'm a big fan, because it complements my game, of a low deflection shaft. A really low deflection.
Well,
I like almost no deflection.
And that's with the Mickelson that we both had and you've been playing with for the most part. That he's got a two-piece shaft that we played with. It's got basically zero deflection.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd got a Mickelson that you now own.
Yes.
But that's, I mean, I couldn't get used to it. That was too much. Like, it's, for some shots, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it works amazingly, but I like that little bit of flexion. I play with the SS360, which is almost down to none, but it's got just a touch.
It does have a little bit.
And I play with that better.
To clarify as to who's who between the Ashton twins, it is Joanne Ashton in the picture-in-picture in the gray hoodie, and Bev Ashton on the main screen. I wish, Mark, that we could go stream that match between Barry's team and the Sask boys. Unfortunately, we don't get control over who goes where. You can follow along on CompuSport. You can stock your favorite team, favorite player, see how they're doing.
Yeah, type in a person's name. It works for those that haven't gone to CompuSport. It gives you want to click on the tournament link.
Yeah, which is
on the top of the page.
VNEA.
Yep, and it'll be under the current events. Click on that, and then it'll give you can look at the draw sheets, the brackets, or you can search a team name, player name. Click on that, and it'll show you everything they played in, any results, and where they are currently, if they are still playing.
It'll also show you where they finished, if they are done. There's our pin master, or link master. David Wilson will pin that at the bottom of the comments for you.
Tell Bev you're watching her.
We'll let her know.
You should see them playing each other.
Yeah.
They start swinging their cues at each other, and
yeah. So with that, that'll bring Bev Ashton to the table on the main table. And there's still some work to do here. She is eyeing up the two ball. I think it's the right shot. Come back up mid-table to have the one into the left center. Overhit just a little bit. Shouldn't pose any problem. She can take the 7 ball into the top right hand, use the 9 as a little bit of a stopper. Use the 1 ball now to lead to the 6 ball.
Joanne with the ERO on the other table.
Oh, she shot that really quick. She makes that 1 ball. I like her chances to get out there. Pulled the trigger a little bit quick. Yeah, sorry, it is the machine playing Barry's team.
And this will go a little faster. I think they're only playing a 16 or 20 game, 16 game format.
20 game format.
20?
Yeah.
Isn't there 4 ladies a team?
Yeah. 4 ladies a team, 20 game format. Yeah, it's kind of that whole sister twinsy type of deal that they have going on, Bernie. So really two ways that she can play this. She can play, I don't know if it's the 10 or the 12 ball down at the top of the table there, but she can play that first, or she can play the 9 ball. Both the 10 and 12 ball on the table here are both colored the same, so I'm not sure which is which. So good news, bad news. She missed the shot, but that brings Bev to the table with nothing easy here. So if the ball in the middle of the table, whether that's the 10 or the 12 ball, doesn't go, I kind of like the safe option here. Play into the 1 ball, use the 1 as a blocker from the cue ball between cue ball and 9 ball. And just leave her the that middle stripe ball tied up. She is going ultra aggressive. Called the bank and then maybe thought better of it. And in the picture-in-picture, that is Bonnie Plowman. Very, very well-known, well-respected ladies player. That girl knows how to hold a cue. Look at the rollout on that 1 ball. Amazing cut from Joanne Ashton there, or Bev Ashton there. Really nice effort. So Bonnie Plowman at the table, looking good. She's looking in control.
Yep.
Nice little roll-up nudge on 13.
Oh,
Off the horn.
She did that last match she was on here too. She'd missed one just like that.
Hi Lisa, how are you? Which tables are we streaming?
81
something.
81 and 82.
81, 82. There you go. Bev Ashton looking good. Hot the 1 ball, roll up off the end rail a little bit. Oh, doesn't want too much angle.
Bev finished 4th in the ladies' masters singles.
She did.
Joanne won it. Bonnie was 2nd. So they got a stacked team.
No, Sask boys lost against the machine. But that is all available on CompuSport.
Yeah, that's actually Grant's wife's team wearing those funky tights.
It is. Donut tights.
Donut
as
tights.
we were just corrected. So you, Patrick, want me to get a cardigan made by Jam Up Apparel and then wear donut tights? I'm willing to do some things, but I don't know if I'm willing.
Oh, I'd
to
like
do
to see that. I'd like to see that. We'll stream it.
That would cost you more than just buying a cardigan Jam Up shirt. Sound is buzzing weird. She held that. Well, first let's ask this: is it buzzing for everybody?
Yeah,
Is the
because
sound buzzing. If it is buzzing, let us know.
comes and goes. Comes. Static from one of the mics. See if that got rid of it. I just turned our soundboard on and off, so probably went silent.
Yeah, it seemed to work before, so. So how she held that for the 8. She hit it a little more straight on, but with some bottom left on the cue ball. Steph will lend me. Yeah, they would definitely be capris on me.
So it should be hopefully gone because we reset the soundboard here, which seemed to do it last time.
Yeah, voice is a little bit better. It's starting to wear on us a little bit, but the cold is starting to go away, thank heavens. So just want to do a quick little run on an ad here. Because these are limited edition shirts, guys. So as you know, we have Jam Up Apparel as one of our sponsors. And we've done a special collaboration with them on a limited edition shirt. So it does have the Q Sports Live logo in the back. And it's my Jam Step Up. It is for pool players. And of course it is, as you always can expect from Jam Up, their quality is second to none. It is a sublimated shirt. It is not a vinyl transfer. They are $54.95, amazing price point. If you go on to any of the other sportswear makers, that is a $100 shirt. But with Jam Up being our sponsor, $54.95 USD. That is available on the Jam Up website, www.jamupapparel.com, and it is available under the CSL tab, or Q Sport Live.
Yeah, there was a team, I think, won a match somewhere over there. You heard the cheering.
Yeah, Ben could definitely wear them.
They'd be
if
big
he rolled
on
them
him.
up a little.
Yeah, they'd hang over. It'd be like a onesie. He's got like they'd fit over his feet like they were socks.
Right. So with those shirts, guys, they are only available until the end of day tomorrow. Once we finish the broadcast here at the WCVNEA, those shirts will no longer be available. And you're going to find this kind of a few times as we go forward. We'll have a different limited edition shirt for next weekend, then a different one again for WCVNEA. It's going to be a special collaboration that we do with Jam Up Apparel throughout the year. You cannot get these on any other stream company. You can't get them once the end of the tournament is done. It is a special collaboration between Q Sports Live and Jam Up Apparel.
We did those with the Alberta Cup we did a few weeks back.
Yeah, same type of quality.
I ordered those shirts for all 3 of my pool teams.
Onesie is Ben's new nickname.
Onesie, oh no.
You can call him that, Patrick.
Yeah.
I like my ankles.
Yeah. Don't need to get punched in the knees.
Yeah, right? If he stands on his tippy toes, it might be a little north of the knees, if you know what I mean.
No. Stand on my tippy toes and it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, does she get... Oh, she froze to it. Had a nice little shot there from Joanne. So actually there is a little bit of separation. She might be able to push this into the side pocket. She's going to have to send the cue ball a little bit, but... She might be able to use the 5. Yeah, I will not be around when you do that, Patrick.
Oh, I want to see it. Supposedly we'll be back for the ACS Texas again.
Yeah.
They're wanting us back if we can work out a price with them.
Hey, thanks, Mario. We appreciate it, buddy. Oh, and guys, don't forget, I need to grab my phone. One of the other sponsors that we have is the Mike Burton Home Team Real Estate Professionals out of Calgary. They are also doing a free giveaway of a cue.
Yes.
So I'm going to post, I'll go grab my phone here. I'll post the link to that. I'll be right back. I'll get that done.
That is, we do have a. If you go onto our Facebook page and scroll down onto our page, there's yeah, it's got to be about 10 streams ago, beginning of the weekend. It'd be, scroll back to Thursday. We posted that link on our page as well. I don't know how. Depends on how much you get under his skin there, Patrick. So with a solid, she's got everything wide open here. There's the link there.
So there is the link, guys, and I actually just got a text from Mr. Mike Burton himself from the Mike Burton home team. That cue giveaway is for an OB Rift breaking cue. So that one is a free one to enter, courtesy of the Mike Burton home team, Remax Royalty Professionals out of Calgary, Alberta.
So you can go win yourself the OB Rift, sell it, and buy a thumper.
There you go.
Yeah. Everything's bigger in Texas, even Ben.
I don't even know if Ben's bigger in Texas. 10-1 for Dirty Rubs. Makes it 53-25. Yeah, I don't even think Ben gets bigger in Texas.
Well, we gave him 1-inch platforms.
1-inch Oh,
yeah.
I gotcha. Okay. Maybe if we get him a pair of high heels.
Then he'll be good to ride this ride.
Then he can
this
ride
height?
the ride.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
he
Ben.
makes it. He makes
Apparently, it's pick on Ben day.
Oh,
But Patrick started it. It wasn't me.
yes.
When you go back and watch this.
No, and Ben is a great guy. We're giving him
He
a hard
is.
time, but
We're allowed to give him a hard time. And guys, once again, if you are just tuning in, help us out and give the ladies some love. Smash the share button. He did look slightly taller in person, for sure. So this is one of those ways, like we were talking about earlier, with ways for people to help out. Go on to the Mike Burton homepage on Facebook.
enter that. You get
Yeah,
free entry.
Free entry for sure.
Well,
and let them know. Let
yep.
them know you saw him on Q Sports Live. Send him a message.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got a comment section there.
Absolutely.
Just ask him what houses he's got available.
Well, you know what? I know Mike and Mike. I've known them for a long time, and
Oh no.
I'm not kidding you. They know their stuff. When it comes to real estate, they are the best in the business, without a doubt, in Calgary. And not only are they real estate guys, but they are pool players themselves. They play on Team Spain Law, and came second place last year. Lost to the Sass Boys.
Yep.
Last
No,
year.
I mean they've had a top team for years. I played them in league 23 years ago for the first time.
Yeah.
They came out of the juniors.
Yeah.
And formed a team, and Natural 8 was their team name, and you want to see how natural half those guys shoot on there is just,
Yeah, raw talent.
oh. Top levels Masters team for the last 20 years.
Yeah, yeah. They know how to wield a cue. Yeah, I'm not getting started on that one again.
No, that's I said, oh no, here a few minutes ago when that popped up.
Yep. So, on the big screen is Joanne Ashton. So really a couple of ways I would probably play this 15 to the side, draw down, actually come off the end rail. But she's got such a pure stroke. Like, look at that. Such a pure stroke. Making it look easy. She is WPBA professional ladies player.
Nothing for April over there. This is
so that'll bring up.
there's what they look like if anybody's wondering.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll see them wandering around the event center here. This is at River Cree for the WC VNEA in Edmonton, Alberta. So it is Mike Burton and Mike Abu, part of the Mike Burton home team. And
Bob
we do
Danielson.
SS 360 low deflection shafts.
We have one or two if you ever see us around.
We do. We actually have them with us. If you want to give it a test hit, come up and ask.
That's what all three of us play with, Ben Grant and myself. We all got one of those shafts on our cues.
It is. I was the last one to be converted.
Yeah, and even Ben, you guys wouldn't listen to me. I was the first one that started with it and said, you guys gotta try this. Oh no, we'll worry about it later. And Ben's like, I should have switched to this thing like a month ago.
Yeah.
He instantly started playing better.
Yeah.
It just suited him great, and you took a little more convincing.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, and that's.
But going from that
at
Mickelson,
point,
that was
yeah. I mean,
that's
it was
tough,
a zero deflection shaft on the Mickelson that I had at that point, and I wasn't ready to switch, but I ended up selling my my Mickelson cue. So. No, this is teams play. I believe it's a 20-game format. So 4 ladies on a team, 20-game format. It is VNEA rules. So if you just foul on the 8 ball, it's ball in hand for your opponent. If you put the 8 in a pocket and scratch, then it's loss of game. Any idea the score between Barry's team and the machine? I wish I knew that, Jim. Dan Clark says Team Spain-Ola is out 13 to 16th this year. Absolutely. There is a juniors league that plays out of the hidden spot that actually Ryan and Shannon run, I believe.
And Mike Bain, yeah,
And
three
Mike
of us,
Bain,
yeah. So yeah, that's one big thing we want to, and we're going to do a lot more of, is with the juniors. That's the only way to grow the sport too. I mean, you bring in more adults or older people playing, but you got to get all these kids playing to keep this alive and growing.
It is the future of our sport for sure. Don't you lose when you scratch on the 8? No. If the 8 stays on the table and just the cue ball goes down, it is only ball in hand for your opponent. You do lose if you sink the 8 and
Scratch.
the cue ball. Then it is loss.
But now we'll go for any of the rules: APA, CPA, ACS, VNEA, BCA.
Yeah.
See if I can get any more alphabet in there.
So Joanne makes a really nice combination there. Not the way that she had intended it to go, but
Nope.
it worked nonetheless. So thin cut on the 2 ball into the top left-hand corner. And I'm assuming you mean in Calgary, not California.
Yeah, Daniel, whereabouts you looking for a junior?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's Calgary. Could be California.
When did that change?
Long time ago.
Yeah, unless you guys are still using the old rules.
I don't think Joanne's going to be happy with herself on that shot. Wanted to come up a little bit more, but all things being equal, shouldn't pose as a problem for her. By you saying I wish, I can only assume I am correct in assuming that
There's a
it is
bunch of
Calgary you're
forms
talking
under
about.
there. No.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh, there it is. Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Did Lan sign that? Sorry, guys, we're doing some paperwork for one of our draws. Keep it all legal, like. Junior tourney Sundays at Hidden Spot. Yes, that's where we have the juniors. Sundays at 11. It's $5 per child, ages 10 through 17. The $5 covers your green fee, couple hours of tournaments. They get to play each other in a little tournament, and we provide some instruction and lessons and coaching for the kids. Teach them the rules, so everything from first time picking up a cue to the future Stephen Holems.
Future Stephen Halems of the world. And Joanne got a little off shape here on the 6 ball. She's going to be looking at kicking this in.
She kicks pretty good. She made a
does.
couple I watched, I believe it was yesterday, in the singles.
Yeah. So she actually uses the mirror image technique
Yep.
to kick. Hey, Susan, how are you?
So you see where she put her finger on there. That's looking at that point way out in the distance. That's why she was sort of measuring the distance.
So when you shoot these, you just want a little bit of running English. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Look at that.
Call a ref. Call a
Well,
ref.
puts, you know, you kind of get a little bit close to the work there, and it makes it a little bit tougher to see the angles.
Yeah, 8-ball Thunder's in tough. They got 3 or 4 of the top ladies in Western Canada on the dirty rubs.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Got to come with one more good shot here for position, and just from this distance, taking that 9-ball, you don't want to roll underneath those other.
You don't. You can just play off the rail, though.
Joanne's got the little window here to aim through too, so she's jacking up over that 9-ball a little bit, but at least she's not right over top of that 8-ball cueing at the cue
Yeah.
ball.
I don't know if she's going to go for this. I guess we'll see. She's got a pure enough stroke where she could.
That 8-ball only goes to one pocket down there, that top right.
Well, she's going to play it back down and play
Yeah.
back down to the bottom left or bottom right for the 8. Wow. Absolutely pures it in and then gets
Gets rewarded.
really unlucky. The pool gods always say no good shot goes unpunished.
That's looking real familiar, that
But
leave.
a really, 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 really nice shot from Joanne. That's a tough cut, especially hampered.
I had left myself this shot more than I needed to in this tournament.
Yeah. Sorry, John. Yeah, the Dirty Rubs is the team for Bev and Joanne.
I did this 3 times in my singles match. In one match,
Did you really?
run the table down, hook myself on the 8. 3 times in a row.
Oops. So tried to put load up on a left-hand spin on that cue ball and shoved it into whatever ball she hit there. It's either the 10 or the 12. So we do have another sponsor that unfortunately hasn't made it onto the live stream as
Oh,
of
yes.
yet.
Those guys.
Those guys.
Or that guy.
For that guy, yeah. So we'll get him on for NAPT. I've got to have him send us over his info so we can put it on the live stream.
It'll work great with the couple cues we got, I think.
Sure will. It'll be a nice little package.
Yeah.
And we do have the Q giveaways going, guys. If you are interested in those, it is the Q Sports Live Viewer Advantage coupon book that you're buying for 20 bucks. Within there is one entry into the Q giveaway. It is a Jacoby custom that we're giving away. Hey, thanks, Sean. Thanks for tuning in again, buddy. We'll be seeing you here 3 or 4 weeks from now, somewhere in there. Shot that a little bit hard, but not bad overall. She's going to take, whether that's the, I think that's the 14 ball. So 14, a little bit of a draw. Kind of wants to snug up against the right-hand side rail here, so she's got a nice, clean, straight-in shot for the 11. Just like that. A hit and a stick for the 8 into the left-hand side pocket. This will be a 10-7 victory for 8-Ball Thunder. Mr. Dave, thanks for tuning in again from the Philippines. Tell us a little bit about yourselves. Where are you each from? Well, both Ryan and I are from Calgary. I was born and raised. I'm assuming
Yes.
Ryan was also born and raised. I started playing pool when I was 16 years old. So that is 30 years, nope, 28 years ago.
I didn't really start till I turned 18.
What game do I like best? I'm a bar box guy myself. This is my jam. This is my game right here. Is what I like best is 8-Ball on the bar box.
And that's the same with me too, where Ben's on the 9-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grant
Well,
and
Ben can play anything.
yeah, but he prefers the bigger table.
He does. Yeah. Smaller
And,
guy, bigger table.
Yeah.
I'm
You
a bigger
figure,
guy. I
right?
like the smaller
Lower
table.
yeah. But yeah, I was funny fact, after Grant and I have known each other for a few years, and we started when Grant came aboard Q Sports Live here, talking, found out that Grant and his parents used to work for my dad and my uncle.
Yep.
Years ago.
Years and a long time ago.
And Grant and I probably ran into each other back then when we were just wee little kids.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom and dad had their own cleaning company, and Ryan's uncle and dad were one of the companies that my mom and dad did the cleaning for.
Yeah, we're a new home construction company and renovations.
So it's kind of where I got my start into the construction side of things, and tried to go outside of that when I was younger. I got a couple of sales jobs, worked for TELUS in the business side of things for a while, and kind of got tired of a few different things. The politics within kind of the corporate world, glass ceiling on your head, and all those kinds of other things that happen when you're working for a bigger company like that. And decided to go to construction, and been in it ever since.
Yeah, and me growing up with it, I started full-time work in the summer at 8 years old in construction.
Yeah.
And then worked for the family forever until I finally had enough of working with family.
Yeah.
Anybody that's ever done that, it's tough.
It's tough, yeah.
And then I went off and worked for another couple of big construction companies in the city here, and then had enough of the ups and downs of the new home construction. The market's turning up and down, and
well, we're seeing a major downturn in that right now too.
Yeah, I went and got my power engineering, and started working doing that with within the property management world, looking after some big buildings, high rises, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I just recently quit that in May to do this full time.
Yep.
Along with other little side jobs.
This, I believe, is the last match of tonight.
It is.
We will be back live tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. And it'll be a full day, full action tomorrow. Good night, Gail. Thanks for tuning in. And even Ben and I've known Ben for quite a number of years. I actually knew Ben before I knew Ryan. Well, I actually knew you, but didn't know you, or didn't know that I knew you before Ben, but I've known Ben for a long time too. So, I mean, we all grew up in Calgary and known each other for quite some time now. How many racks are they playing? There are 4 ladies per team and 20 game format. So we're probably
I'm going to go check
into
the score.
Third. Yeah. Okay, you bet. You bet, Greg. I actually appreciate the question. Yeah. Or whoever asked that question. So this is April Bernard Smith at the table on the big screen. April actually plays out of Edmonton. Yeah, really nice safety game in the picture-in-picture screen. We must have missed a game. So there is the updated score. Apparently 6 games left to go.
So a total possible of 60 points for the 8-Ball Thunder.
Yep. Robert, the Dirty Rubs are playing out of Calgary, although there's a couple of players that play from Edmonton on that team. And 8-Ball Thunder is from Red Deer.
Yes. And April's the Edmontonian.
On that team, yep.
And Tasha, I'm not sure.
Tasha is also Edmonton.
So almost half and half.
Yep. I'm not sure if Bonnie's back in Calgary. I
Yes,
think
she is. Yep.
Yep.
She was in Medicine Hat for quite a while.
She was, yeah. So Bev, Joanne, and Bonnie Plowman all from Calgary. Tasha and April are from Edmonton. Hey, sounds good, Sean. We'll see you there in a couple of weeks. Yeah, we're hoping so, Gord. We kind of had a little bit of a conversation about that on the last stream with the men's masters on kind of what our plan is as far as growing this sport, what we do, why we're doing what we're doing, and the fact of viewers helping us out. So when you see our sponsors that come on with Jacoby and the Mike Burton home team, Bob Danielson, all of our sponsors, Jam Up Apparel, go onto their go onto their media sources or media outlet pages and let them know, hey, look, we saw you on Q Sports Live. That'll do nothing but help us help the game grow.
Yep. Tasha's in Calgary, has been for 10 years, says Kathy.
I still thought Tasha was in Edmonton. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy Metzinger herself was from Calgary, is now an Edmontonian.
I don't know how anybody could do that, but
I have to admit, at one point, I lived in Edmonton myself.
that explains everything.
Rumor has it there's a snooker tournament April 6th.
Yeah, Kathy's in Beaumont, not technically Edmonton.
Kathy says, nope, I am from Beaumont.
Oh, the amount that I've learned watching the stream and continue to learn is amazing. More pool you watch, the better it's going to help you out in the knowledge of the game in certain situations. And
yeah, and it doesn't matter, what we've got on the live stream. We stream it all, whether it's pros playing, whether it's amateurs, beginners, juniors. We will do it all, and there is always going to be things to learn. Yeah, no distinction. You are an Edmontonian, Kathy Metzinger.
It's going to be tough to get back down table here. Just got that one angle, you put the big stroke on it, that cue ball is coming right near this bottom right corner.
Looks like she's loading up right hand. Might go forward 3 rails back. Oh, she did try the draw. The question is, does that 8 ball go past the 5? She did call it. Top left hand. Hey, you bet, Lisa.
If you guys want to look in the little picture-in-picture there.
Nice try. Watch out, cue ball. So, although she did scratch there, did not 100% sell out. She does have some work to do here with the 1-3 tied up.
Oh, that was awesome. Ben and I to win the 2 divisions in there. That for the first one, that was amazing. Great honor for both of us. Ben won the advanced, I won the intermediate. First annual.
So in the picture-in-picture screen, we've got Bonnie Plowman at the table. In control, so she takes it. Looks like 7 balls on the table. Yeah, 10-0 for Dirty Rubs.
That's out of reach. It is now out of reach. Officially. 5 games left. And 54 points down.
That is Bonnie Plowman that you see there. Look out, 8. Gets on the better side of that one. Good news, bad news. She missed the shot, but April's going to have to put a stroke on this 8 ball. I think she's far enough past that side pocket. She can pot it to the bottom right here.
Or
Banks
bank
it
it straight in the
heart.
corner.
Stick up, stick up. The roll helped there a little bit. What a bank shot. April Bedard Smith bringing the heat. Banks it into the heart. And guys, that will do it.
Yep, that's over.
It is a done deal. Dirty Rubs takes it down. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go on to the Facebook page, click that like button, smash it up. We will be back tomorrow morning, starting at 8 a.m. We'll leave you with a commercial from one of our sponsors from Jacoby Custom Cues.
Bev shoots with a Predator, I believe.
I'm not sure what she shoots with. But guys, listen, we do appreciate you tuning in. We will be back tomorrow morning, starting at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. It is final day.
It is.
For
I have to
WCVNEA.
I have to play at 8.
Ryan's playing at
Morning
8 o'clock.
pool's my favorite.
And not for me. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate all of our sponsors. We will be back tomorrow morning, starting at 8 o'clock. We'll check you then.